Hello, I'm Jay Barino. Welcome back. We're playing Wanderers of Sorceria, Chapter 8 of the first book, Retaliation. Maybe that means they're retaliating against us, because we've only been winning. The final showdown with the Arcadian Ministry is at hand, but what does Kosseimaru have planned in store for our heroes? This must be the inner sanctum. Be on your guard. There's no telling what traps lie in wait. This seems almost too easy. Well, you finally came. Castle defense is too easy for you? Cut the crap, Mizuki. Where's Kosseimaru? Heh. Don't be too eager to die, boy. Lord Kosseimaru, he's become one of the dead. You stupid fool, now that I'm free of that frail mortal shell, I can keep Queen Arcadia contained for as long as necessary. Her power will no longer siphon my own soul, and not even you pathetic fools can thwart me now. It's over. If you think I'm going to turn around now, you're sadly mistaken, skull face. Oh, got him. Mizuki, you're dismissed. I'll handle these interlopers myself. Where's she gonna go? She's gonna just jump in the water? I cannot obey that order, Prime Minister. Too many of us have died, and I want to see through this to the end. Either way, we fight together. Very well, if it's your wish. Are you through saying goodbye yet? Orpheus hungers for your soul. Your demon sword thrives on souls. You're a hypocrite, aren't you, Sir Nekuro? Is sacrificing myself to defeat all evil is required? It shall be given. Orpheus will not be denied. Why is he a hypocrite? He's never claimed to be like for good and justice. Kosseimaru, I'm Magical Lumina, the champion of love and justice, and now I shall punish you. Well, I don't have any high ideals, just fighting with my friends. Are we friends? Kosseimaru, this is the end. You know nothing. For the first time in this undead body, I feel more alive than I've ever been while I was alive. When the alignment between the falsehoods and truths collide, only the truth will prevail, and I am its judge, jury, and executioner. Wow. Well, hang on. Quests. There's a single page. What is happening with this mini-map? This scares me. Is it his face that's like from the loading screen? Emergency. Defeat Kosseimaru without losing a hero. We'll see. Defeat Kosseimaru without defeating Mizuki. I'm gonna be real, she picked her side. Can I make a bold prediction? Let me give you the bold prediction. Queen Arcadia is actually the bad guy. It's clear as day, okay? It's clear as day. And I am the strongest. Defeat heroic Kosseimaru. Oh, fine, we're not, whatever. Okay, we do this against Mizuki. Oh, I was going to say she's technically not a hero, but can we do this? Hang on.
Well, look.
Hang on. We zap one of them. Let's just do this. Let's get wolves. Let's avatar. Let's whirlwind. And then heal her. He's been wanting to heal somebody for a long time.
How's it going?
Okay, heal this lady. Stomp him. Good, that was a good stomp. Oh, Tanya is back. Healing wave. Get up here, girl. I thought she wasn't joining us, but she's here. I'm mostly just looking at my hotbar here to see who I want to heal at any given moment. We're going to run out of mana, ultimately. Mizuki, you will pay dearly for that, fools. Okay, good. She's dead. Who cares?
Well, look who's here.
He's immune to magic. So we can't do anything except heal ourselves and summon wolves. Cool. He's going down. Tanya, can you enter the arena, or is she locked out? I feel the power of black magic coursing through my bones. I see. Okay, well we can use
Let's do some work. Don't look at me like that. That's right up my alley.
we can use magic against these. This is a positive change.
How's it going?
Heal here. Honestly, we could just be healing with her. Why don't you go ahead and siphon some mana? Don't fret, I'm getting used to this body all the time. Again, what's going on down here?
Forces are under attack.
Oh, we can just back up and buy stuff.
Don't look at me like that.
He's got an AoE nuke, but this is going just fine, especially if he decides he wants to... oh yeah, good summon, good summon. Stun this guy. Stun him, Johan.
Get me in a rhythm.
Stun him, Johan. Good one.
Yes.
Well, look who's here.
Okay, we want to kill the ads first, I think. Stomp them.
What is it?
What's an anime dead gonna do? We got a single necromancer.
What?
We're gonna back her out. Give me a shockwave against these things.
Pleasure.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Great. Heal her.
Stop it. Get in a rhythm.
Heal him.
We'll find
Everybody
a way.
get in there. Keep attacking. Just give me some heals across the board. Grab the rune. That was wasted, but it's fine. I would like to siphon mana into Nekuro for the healing. It's not that effective. That's fine. He's going down. He's going down. I'm going to wait for him to do one more AoE. Never mind. We're going to pick this up. We're going to pick this up. Oh, because she's at full health, she can't pick up the rune. Since when is that a thing? Okay, come and pick this up. Poor Miranda is always the one tanking this guy.
What's up? Let's do something good.
Yes.
We'll find a way.
We can't use Finger of Death on anything except his ads, which have been killed. What? Do you think I've run out of tricks? You have a lot to learn. I will not be stopped by the likes of you. Burn in holy flames. I see. So that they're basically making it so that we have nowhere to retreat to. We've got to kill him. He got Immolation Aura, but he is still not dead.
Nothing
Get
will
back
stop
in
us.
there.
Our forces are under attack.
The Altar of Kings has been destroyed. We want to kill this guy before his ads make it up to us, and he's gone. Where is the tome? No. You. It's not over yet. You think you've won this day, but you've only lost. You may have defeated me here, but my body is stronger than before. I will return, and when I do, I will destroy you if you get in my way again. Queen Arcadia will not rise to power again. Shut up, you traitor. Run and hide in your little cave. He escaped. They always have like an emergency teleport. They always do. Well, now all that's left for us to do is free the queen. Oh, she's a little heart. Your Majesty. Wait a minute. You're Sarah. Congratulations, Hikaru, Miranda. You've both done well in freeing me from imprisonment. Johan Nekuro, thank you for supporting my champions in their hour of need. You all will be rewarded well. Your Majesty, thank heavens you're safe. Higure, thank you for being, excuse me, patient. What happened to Senryu? He won't bother us any longer. In time, he may come to rejoin us. I don't get it. If you're this powerful, then why the deception? Your Eminence, with you back in command, the Zande pledge allegiance to your kingdom and divine wisdom. As always, I accept your support, Tindaro, my faithful servant. Who are you, anyway? Isn't it obvious, simpleton? Arcadia is a goddess. A poor excuse of a goddess, to be exact. So, now you know. I created the kingdom of Arcadia to be my dominion on the earth. I created Kosseimaru to assist me in running the kingdom, but he wanted more than to serve me. He was an unfaithful servant, as are those who followed him. They shall all be punished. Well, I mean, they're pretty much all dead. Hey, isn't that kind of hasty? My queen, do you mean to say... Is it time we eliminate those that despoil our queen's divinity? Or it is time. That's not a question. I can feel it. Our queen is awakened, Reiko. Like how he just takes the sheep with him? So this is the end. It doesn't feel so bad. I accept your judgment, my goddess. Well, it seems she's been freed. My psychic link into this domain is weakening rapidly. It seems Arcadia is aware of our presence here. Alright, from here on out we'll be limited. Arcadia will see to that. Her energy field is too strong for us to breach now. Our influence on this domain will diminish without our physical forms. You must finish the rest on your own. And is this guy just Shion without the glasses and a face? He's like a secret guy? Geez, you've got to be kidding. Well, I do my best flying blind. Hell yeah, girl. What have you done? Those were your people. They were traitors, Miranda. I'm not going to feel bad about this. If Kosseimaru and the ministers are any indication, my creation is flawed. I will reclaim all the souls of the Arcadians and give them rebirth into new lives closer to their goddess. Your Majesty, what about us? Yeah, kill this guy. Kill him! Well, as you say, Higuro, your efforts will not go unrewarded. I will keep it in mind when I reform your body. Queen Arcadia, stop it. Hikaru. I've had enough of this. Bring them back at once. So, you wish to defy me as well? My poor champion, you cannot tell a goddess what to do. My powers! Did you never stop to think who granted you the power to heal souls? It was I, and with that power you gave a piece of yourself to the people, my people, empowering them with your strong soul. It was I who engineered the plague. In order to spread my influence in the world from my prison, I took a bit of soul energy from each of my subjects, creating my avatar, Sarah, to find one such as you to give your soul to save the very same people. Okay. Tendaro, you knew all along. Shizuka knew all along, and she tried to stop me. You forced me to kill her. Oh, come now, you did it yourself. Now live with the consequences. On second thought, it'd be better if you didn't. If you think we're going to lose to some second-rate goddess and her girl toy, think again. Banish this guy too. Send him to the ether. You fools, you cannot challenge the power of a goddess. I don't care. She used me. Used us. We fought for the wrong side all along, and without even knowing it. Rah! Was it really the wrong side, though? I mean, it was a side. They both weren't great. Oh, how amusing. You still have allies, even though I removed them all. It doesn't matter. You're powerless against a goddess. Soon I'll teach you mortals to respect your goddess. Shizuka saw it all. Don't worry, Hikaru. You'll thank me later. I hope. You see, I've got friends in low places. Am I going to get the journal page? What's going on here? Is it like a New Game Plus only thing? You know your boy wants his journal pages. What the? Where the heck are we? How'd we get here? Ah, so you decided to join us after all. Now you know the truth. I should have known. Now that you're all in my grasp, I should kill you for what you've done. But that won't remedy the calamity you caused, and would do nothing to avenge my children. It was suggested to me that we should ally with you. This is not my doing. Yes, this is my doing. Welcome to the Black Dream, the mightiest airship in the Arcadian army. Shizuka, you're alive. She had a hard time dying, quite wily like her betters. You can't kill me that easy, but I'll forgive you this once. Now you know it's futile to try and slay me. That presence, it was you. You passed on that unmistakable aura of the Sypha to Hikaru back on the mountain, which means you're one of her minions. Who the hell are you? Ha! That's music to my ears. Somebody hasn't heard of you. My scar burns at the mere thought of that demoness. You, girl, I don't know what your relation is to the witch, but it's time I put an end to your master's madness. So you serve another. It would only serve to explain your extracurricular activities. Sypha's not my master. I am my own master. Or so you wish it to believe, little girl. That's enough, both of you. I want to know what's going on around here. Somebody better explain it to me, quick. Because this dude's got some pay to earn. But of course, you know by now that Queen Arcadia is a goddess, yet she is not a full goddess like the ones you think of. Arcadia is powerful, but hers is merely a fraction of that of a full god. So that girl we've seen just now is only a child. A very powerful one nonetheless. She descended into the valley once ruled by Korra and Narub at the height of their power. Their seat of power lies a key in a cauldron of creative energy that lies underground, a source of powerful magical energies. And that source radiates outward to places like Artesia. That place Ziel and I found, where the demons were emerging, that must have been the cauldron. Arcadia deemed it necessary to sweep aside the reclusive Nerubians to make way for her own civilization. Therefore, she placed a powerful curse on their race and banished them to the underworld. None of them remember her placing this curse. Goddess though she is, Arcadia cannot create something from nothing. Therefore, she traveled to a far-off world and stole the souls of the people that resided there. With those souls, she transplanted those same people into her own kingdom under her rule. When I recovered the Orochi sword back at the mountain, I remembered where I came from, and came in contact with people from our homeland, Sypha and Cinder, who instructed me to help Kosseimaru liberate the souls. Somehow Lord Kosseimaru discovered this fact, so it wasn't hard to offer how to aid him. Long ago, I sent an expedition to the borders of our valley to see what was outside of our enclosed land. The first expedition vanished without a trace. The second expedition was sent, and that too vanished without a trace. The third expedition, Xian himself went, and he returned with interesting news. It seems that if any Arcadian travels beyond the borders, they will simply vanish into thin air. In truth, Arcadia is reclaiming their souls to be reborn again. As one does. Only Xian, Kana, and myself knew the truth of our queen. Under the covers of darkness, we experimented to determine that our created manufacture would not vanish, and the magic that binds the undead to our world resisted Arcadia's power. So you created the army of the dead because they were the only ones in your military that could actually leave the valley. The borders match in an exact circular pattern around Castle Arcadia. Since the Zonda village was outside that region, we knew that Shizuka was outside of Queen Arcadia's influence. So the reason nobody could ask the Zonda for help was because they actually couldn't get there themselves. Armed with this knowledge, we secretly plotted against Arcadia. We summoned the power of Deathclaw, the fallen dragon god, to weaken her in single combat. It was only after that time I summoned a magical barrier that imprisoned her within. However, Arcadia was too strong to contain. It required my constant monitoring to maintain the field, but slowly it ate away at my body, decaying as I continued to live. I had to transform myself now before she could reclaim my soul. I could not ask the others to do this for me, and I knew that if Arcadia were to be freed, she would simply reclaim all our souls. The fight is to carry on now that the ministers are gone, but there is hope. I've prepared special gems in accordance to the seal of the 7 stars, which can capture and restore the souls of those lost to us. Wait a minute, you mean it's possible to restore our friends? What friend? There was one friend that's gone. Miranda's... That's it. I've already captured 2 souls, but I cannot revive them. I couldn't finish the ceremony. Such is what happens when you rely on dark magic at the guidance of the Clawed One. Yeah, so one of them Xian, obviously. The other one's Shaman Dude, I guess. Will you shut up about that, Nekiro? I'm tired of your doom and gloom belly aches. So, now what do we do? Time to earn my pay. We're headed to Korra Narub to pick up Ziel and Scalder. Then perhaps we will find the means to complete the seal. What are you looking at? Did the story not sound long, boring, and convoluted enough for you? It's really not convoluted at all, actually, except the one part about... yeah. It's not that, Shizuka. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. I said you could forget about it. I don't care. I've had enough people try to kill me already. I just have this bad tendency to stay alive. But there's something else I was wondering about. Xingdao Fan said I would kill you, but I didn't. She also said I had the power to change my destiny. Is this what she means? Hey, do I look like a fortune teller to you? She said I could change my destiny as well. I think Hokuto's got it screwy in the head about that sort of thing. She thinks nobody can change their destiny. Maybe. I wonder, though, you have memories of another world. Do you suppose that's Sorceria? If I heard the Sorceria tales, I might be able to tell you, but right now I just don't know. Maybe you're from where Kosseimaru is from. Maybe not. Sypha probably knew, but I can't contact her anymore. Not with Arcadia blocking her out. Say what you will, Deathclaw, but I will not rest until all of Sypha's unholy scions are eliminated. You're very persistent. It doesn't matter what age or time, you're always consistent. Your time will come, and you will be slain by my talons alone. Ooh, an ancient rivalry? Ancient beings taking the forms of others throughout the ages? We shall see Ghost Dragon. Orpheus never loses. I love him so much. I love that guy. He's got to be my favorite character. I just love him so much. My name is Hikaru, a wanderer. I serve the Holy Order of Tran. For 3 years, I've trained to become a swordsman until one day I felt the urge to leave and wander. The Order of Tran taught that a balance between mind and body must be attained in order to find enlightenment. I managed to cause the downfall of an entire civilization because of my naivete in trusting a mad seeress in order to unleash a greater evil. Good intentions can lead to great travesty. I cannot allow myself to do this again. If I am to complete my journey, I will find a way to set it right for what I've wronged and bring the peace of mind necessary to find that which I wander aimlessly for. My name is Shizuka, Dark Priestess. I left the Zonda Priestess following a vision of truth. I found those who are my friends, knowing that they are living prisoners in a kingdom of sorrow. I wished to free them, and I failed. Sypha offered me the chance to return home, whatever that is, the moment I left the village, yet I refused, knowing she cared only for her dark brother in arms. I cannot leave knowing that I left others like me prisoner in this strange world. That rat bastard Nekuru, to think I would be stuck in the same world as him. Where am I? Is this a dream? If we're lucky, it's one where the journal page is. Who are you? That voice. It's you, Xingdao Fan, isn't it? Who are you? Who am I? What kind of question is that? You know who I am. Who are you? I'm Hikaru the Lightbringer, warrior of the Holy Order of Tran. The question I'm wondering is, who are you? Who are you? I'm a paladin, a wandering swordsman, the guy who helps the less fortunate overcome their problems. A hero. Say it again. Ask it again. You're none of those, charlatan. You're a mere boy whose mind has been poisoned by his training as a paladin. That's not true. I admire and respect the Holy Order. If that were so, then why did you leave? Why are you a wanderer? I have to help the weak. I must destroy all evil. You said so yourself, that doing good had nothing to do with love and justice. Were you lying? You place a mask on your face, ridiculing others with your stocked talk. Yet there's a great crack in your mask, and now comes the time which you shall discard it. My name is Hikaru. I left the order because I realized I could remember my parents, my family, but I could not remember how I came to be a paladin. Something in my bones said it was wrong. It was not my calling. My calling lay in wait beyond the order. What do you want? I want to find out why I ended up in the Tran Order. I want to find my homeland, to find my family. I want to find the bastard who took away my life and destroy him. I want to find out why this is happening to me. But it's not just you, is it? Your understanding is so narrow, you can't begin to notice what's happening around you. Nothing personnel, kid. No, I wasn't alone. In my travels, I heard the tales of the Sorcerians. In my travels, I met the people called Sorcerians. In my travels, I found someone who may know where my home is. But you don't know if I know. How can you? How can you? If what I said is true, then your memories are sealed. You only need the trigger. You don't have one. You're trapped in this world without friends or family. You're alone. You walk alone. Where are you going? I don't know. Is that all? What else did you want me to say? Hikaru, congratulations. You now realize that you don't have the answers to everything. You relied on Sarah because you didn't have the answers, and Sarah provided you with them. You allowed yourself to be used because of this. You know, actually kind of a topical theme. Good one, Razorclaw X. What was the first thing you remembered when you entered this world? I don't know. I was found in the woods near death. I was found by a paladin of the Order, and he brought me in and sponsored my training. Lord Gunther treated me like a son, patient with my apparent blank slate and natural aptitude. I feel as if I'm the same as Shizuka. She was found by the Zonda priestess, and was raised in a similar manner to myself. Our stories are nearly identical. I'm glad she's still alive. I don't know what possessed me to try to kill her. But you do know. You were working towards Sarah's answer, which you believed was your own. For the first time, I felt I could really help people. With the power of Arcadia granted me, I could eliminate the plague inflicted upon the people, but in the end, I was selling my soul to Arcadia. Who knows what would have happened if it went further? This is not the time to blame yourself. You are wrong, Hikaru. You do have friends. You have a family. They're much closer than you think. Remember, Hikaru, all Sorcerians share one thing in common. Do you know what that is? The one thing is that all of them entered this world under unusual circumstances 4 years ago. That's correct. 4 years ago, something happened which took each of you from your own homes and placed you in this world. 4 years is the key to solving your last puzzle. One which should be familiar with you, if you think about it. I don't understand. You will in time. Remember, Hikaru, ultimate power is not attained by the graces of a god, but the inner strength of your heart. Yours is not simply a journey to find your way home, but a journey in which you can find yourself. What the hell are you doing? Screwing with his head again? Jeez, don't you ever shut up? Shizuka, you're going to wake him up. Hokuto, who the hell is this guy for real? If you can play 20 questions with him, I'm grilling you too. It's too soon. You're both moving on the correct path now, as fate ordained. That is all that matters. But also you can defy fate, so don't worry about it. Screw fate. Once we deal with Arcadia, I'm getting out of this dumpy world. Dumpy. I can't stand it anymore. I figure if we kill Arcadia, the souls might go back, but that's what I'm going to do. But what if you weren't brought here by Arcadia? What then? Tepid pause. You're such a wanker, Hokuto, you know that? Why don't you get off your ass for once and help us? I don't understand. I am helping you. What do you know about that? No Wanderer's Journal. I was told there would be a Wanderer's Journal. Hang on. Maybe there's an epilogue and that the Wanderer's Journal is in that? Orpheus's Hunger. Yeah, whatever. We'll just play it now. The Black Dream and her crew flees to the kingdom of Corona where they hope to find sanctuary. A necro-focused chapter? Yes. Yes, my edge lord. Grace me with your presence throughout this chapter. Unless this is a really long one and then I regret starting it and it should be a separate video. Honestly, let's just start the map and get a sense of how long it will be. And then I will decide if I want to quit or not. I really just want to see if the Wanderer's Journal is available on this map or if there is a different Wanderer's Journal, because then I need to re-review the previous map to see if I can pick up a Wanderer's Journal. Because that would be the first one that I could not get. Well, what do you know? It stopped. Most peculiar. Perhaps it is an omen that something is amiss. Ha! Ziel, I'm surprised you're still alive, Wind User. Well, well, look who decided to join us. We've held up well until you showed up. Now the crazy thing isn't working anymore. I know that. Bigger things are happening, and Lord Kosseimaru wishes to see the both of you immediately. If we travel too far from this forge of energy, Corona may be in danger once again. Well, you don't have to worry about that. Kosseimaru's here. He came himself? Perhaps the situation's more dire than we anticipated. Let us depart immediately. The Queen awaits. Queen Corona. These are the warriors I spoke to you about. They're powerful warriors that are willing to aid us. Interesting. More fleshy humans. Lord Kosseimaru, I'm not impressed by these offerings. That may be the case now, but you may be surprised. We shall see. Why have you called us here, Kosseimaru? I speak only of the future. Queen Arcadia is free, and even as we speak, she's consolidating her power. Inevitably, she will strike at us. At present, however, we're not strong enough to battle her. Previously, I had the aid of Kana and Shion, but their powers are no longer with us. That need not be permanent. Shizuka captured their souls prior to Arcadia's release, and completing the 7-star seal will guarantee their aid. However, I've gone through the texts here in Corona, and they're insufficient. Therefore, while Arcadia is still in her weakened stages, I propose to search for the proper tomes necessary to research the solution to complete the seal. Why is it so important to complete the seal? Lord Kosseimaru, what you're suggesting is bold but foolish. Well, we could use this seal to us. What use is the seal to us? Corona can march now while Arcadia has no army of her own. Combined with your army of the dead, they cannot stop us. You believe I propose to seal Queen Arcadia once more, but such is only a temporary solution at best. I'm not proposing we seal her, I'm proposing we destroy her. You're mad. You're expecting to challenge a goddess? Precisely. When I transcended into lichdom, my memories and my true existence was made open to me. I'm no mere human. I'm a bone spirit. I collect rare and powerful artifacts, therefore I have the innate sense to find such baubles. I don't care who you really are, but challenging a goddess is suicide. I don't care. Arcadia holds prisoner the soul of thousands of people, and we've got to free them no matter what. I agree. Maybe if we kill her, the souls will be released. Sounds like an interesting challenge. And, Your Highness, if you will, Lord Kosseimaru may find a way to remove the curse on your people. We can use this opportunity for our mutual benefit. Lord Skaldar, enlighten us with your wisdom on this matter. My queen, I believe we have no better alternative. I will travel with Lord Kosseimaru myself if it means we can lift our terrible curse. I cannot foresee our glorious civilization surviving in its present state. Our minds are one. Very well, then. Lord Skaldar, I grant you and any hand-picked troops to travel with Lord Kosseimaru. Search far and wide if you must, but return with a solution. My children are dying and we must defeat this curse. I'm glad you agree. As for the rest of us, prepare yourself for the long journey. We will take the Black Dream outside this valley to search for the key that lies beyond. You. Where do you think you're going? That's none of your business, pal. Besides, I don't like you. Got him. Good one. Deathclaw, you're planning to leave, aren't you? I'll not have it. Not until I destroy you. Hehehe. You do remember everything, don't you? Shut up, Dragon Breath. We're not fighting this clown. Orpheus has something to say on the contrary. Behold! So, you forced the summon. You've become stronger since the last time. Wouldn't it be funny if she was just dead? Hear me now, Sypha's lackey. I will absorb your soul into Orpheus, and then I shall challenge your twisted sister in darkness. So be it. Dragon Breath, get back here. You don't seem to understand. If Nekoru is this powerful, then I must fight him now. I don't need to be held back by your frail body if I can help it, and I will kill him. Be sure to stay alive in the meantime, see? Wait, don't leave me alone. Wait, so they can exist separately, or what? Shizuka, what happened? Come to pay your last respects? Shizuka is sick. No, worse than that. Deathclaw is no longer in her and she's dying, thanks to your friend. Okay, this answers my question. I jumped to a conclusion that was incorrect. Nekuro, that bastard. Hikaru, I'll go look for him. Maybe it's not too late. It may be too late already. She's suffering from a disease which I could only guess its true nature. I don't care, Skaldar. If she dies, Shion will never forgive me. I promised him, before we came here, that I would watch her back, and I haven't exactly done a good job at it. You, Johan, if you find your pal first, he's Rhinodon's steak. Or if I find your... Yeah. Look, pal, he's not my friend. Nekuru's a real jerk, and I'll be happy to help roast that steak with you. Don't talk about my boy Nekuro that way. I shall accompany them as well. Your volatile personalities may make things worse. Make sure she doesn't die. She's a friend. Friend, yes, indeed. I don't want to die alone. Shizuka, you're not going to die, and you're not alone. So shut up! Don't be hard on Deathclaw. He only wishes to be alive. Johan and Zeal will be back, I'm sure of it. You just rest. Nekiro, you look for stronger demons so you can steal their souls with your sword. To think, I thought it was sheer boredom you joined me. I guess you learn something new every day. Would you look at that? Well, hang on. There's one hero journal. Is this... Yes! It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. I'd like to alert everybody. Big news. Big news. It's the same. Can I tell you something? We're going to play this in a different video, even if it's really short, because honestly, it's late and I would like to go to bed. I'm an old man, okay? It's 10:30 p.m. It's time to go to bed. I'll see everyone next time. I apologize. I really wanted to make sure that there was actually, there's going to be an hour-long cinematic at the end of this one anyway. I'm going to be real. I kind of like the cinematic. I mean, it was a lot of exposition. Probably too much that could have been explained in a different manner that didn't give away the big twist too early. Also, the way that Hikaru's like, I have my friends who are, family's more than blood. These are my family now. Like, to be honest, there really wasn't much characterization that made these people seem like they liked each other prior to this point at all. So I feel like that probably could be improved substantially. Just because two characters are on screen for a prolonged period of time does not build any sort of emotional connection between them. It seemed very clear to me that Nekiro, Johan, and Hikaru don't care about each other at all, and Miranda is just nice to everybody. So I want to say Hikaru wants to be friends with the other two, but they just don't care. So surely that's like bound to change, but the story is already treating them as if they're past that already. So I don't know. I like it when also like you've got these like weird ragtag groups of characters that generally don't belong together, but now they're like just chilling and they're hanging out. That's, just a common television new season trope. Who are two characters that haven't interacted much? Let's throw them together and see what happens. But yeah, interesting stuff. Honestly, the theme of like, hey, you're a young kid, you lack any direction, and therefore we're susceptible to the first piece of shit that came to you and gave you some sort of direction. So good job, idiot. Now you've led to something worse. Couldn't be more topical in 2024, okay? Look, if you're a young person out there watching this, just, be a healthy amount of skeptical. Don't be so skeptical and open-minded that your brain falls out, but also just be aware that, like, yes, it's normal to, like, look for an identity and look for a direction and look for validation. That's normal, but you gotta be careful that you don't just fall for the first person that comes to you and gives you what you want to hear, and then it turns out they're also just like a big piece of shit. Because then you'll become one too. Just be careful. Again, couldn't be more topical in 2024. Listen, I'm going now. Have a good night. I'll see you next time for the rest of the epilogue. Goodbye!